following is brought to you by the RealAgriculture.com mobile app. Go to RealAgriculture.com/mobile app for more information on the Android, BlackBerry, iPhone, and iPad version. Welcome to the 2012 RealAgriculture.com year in review. So what we're going to do this year is we are going to do thumbs up, thumbs down on a given number of topics. You ready, Lyndsey?
I'm ready. Let's go.
This was a busy year. There's quite a few topics. Here we go.
Oh, I know.
Canadian Wheat Board loses the wheat monopoly. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you say?
Amazingly enough, the world did not end on August 1st. So whether you wanted the monopoly to be gone or not, things have gone okay since August. So yeah, I would say thumbs up.
Though according to the Mayan calendar, it's or is today the 21st?
No, it's Friday.
Oh, we still got 2 more days. We're good. I'm going to also give the thumbs up. The world didn't end. Farmers seem okay. They seem happy. U.S. drought and hot, dry Canadian growing season. U.S. drought, what do you think?
Oh, it's been awful. Yeah. I think I was reading just yesterday that it's really not resolving. Like the winter is also continuing very, very dry. So this will be one to watch for next spring. I really hope that the weather patterns maybe change, but not nice.
I guess the one thumbs up for Canadian producers is that corn prices are good for Ontario growers. Yes. But for our U.S. friends, thumbs down.
Thumbs down, yeah.
Okay, canola acres were up. Canola production still good but disappointing. Canola in general. So we got very disappointing canola yields. How do you feel?
Okay, so let's say canola overall this year, it should be a thumbs up. It's not. It's a thumbs down. So let's go with farmer sentiment. A lot of farmers really upset, really bummed out. They put in over 20 million acres, apparently. And yes, we got decent tonnage historically, but for the amount of acres put in, thumbs down.
I'm also going to go thumbs down. I think everybody was quite disappointed, and right up to the very end. You know, even canola sitting in the swath, we thought we had better yields. They looked like 50 bushel swaths, 25 bushels in the hopper of the combine. Definite thumbs down.
Yeah.
XL Foods and how they handle the E. coli crisis. I'd be shocked if you said thumbs up, but what do you say?
I wish I had more thumbs. I mean, it's one thing to have this food safety problem. It's another on how you handle it. And XL Foods did not speak up. They weren't even reactive. They were just silent for way too long. And I think it really hurt the industry. It hurt their image. Not a good scene.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs down as well. But to be honest, I think eventually we'll hear, if Brian and Lee Nielsen ever decide to really kind of tell their story, we may hear why they took that strategy, though it's very difficult to agree with. It wasn't good. Definite thumbs down.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got BlackBerry 10 release coming in February. Do we think thumbs up or thumbs down?
You know, what's a BlackBerry? No. I'm gonna go thumbs down. I mean, I love my Apple products. You love your Android products. Maybe you're more tolerant of BlackBerry than I am. I'd love to be very patriotic and say yay for RIM, but I'm gonna go thumbs down.
Well, I'm gonna go thumbs up. I'm gonna look positive here, and Peter Gredig will kill me if I don't say thumbs up. You got to keep optimistic, and really, how low can you go? I'm gonna go with it's gonna be thumbs up. Pretty low expectations have been set here. This is a pretty low bar, so it can't be anything but a thumbs up.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
Feed yard economics. It was a tough year for the cattle feeder. What are you thinking?
Thumbs down. I mean, just the cattle industry, I think, high five to a lot of those involved. They've kept, through the XL Foods fiasco and stuff, still, chugging forward, positive messages, but feed prices are they're through the roof. And as we'll probably get down the list, especially on the cattle side, it's a tough haul right now.
Yeah, this is sort of the thumbs down part of the U.S. drought. It has pushed feed prices way higher, and it's been a very tough year for the feed yard, and many looking at how they will actually stay in the business. It's a definite thumbs down, and it needs to be fixed.
Yes.
As if the feed yard story isn't bad enough, let's get to hogs. What do you think?
Oh, the whole thing. I mean, we've got the hog industry, certainly in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. We had two major producers either enter receivership or file for creditor protection. They are now being bought. Pure Tone is being bought by Maple Leaf, and Blue Sky Farms is being bought by Olymel. And then, of course, we had the W5 shockumentary rollout as well just recently. So in general, just been 2012 will not be remembered kindly by our hog producers, unfortunately.
Yeah, well said. Definite thumbs down for me. I was just thinking, what about how pale I look in this video? That's like a definite thumbs down. I did need a different light or maybe a tan.
A little harsh. I like my soft lighting.
I need a different light. Okay.
Yeah.
Growing forward 2, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, this will be. Can I do it? We'll see. Is this a we'll see?
That's a maybe. That's a maybe.
You know, it's some discussion certainly has kind of come out. There were, especially this fall, a whole bunch of money sort of trotted out. Certainly some thumbs down as far as some of the risk management components, but then we've got some thumbs up on the innovation market development side, which I did some digging trying to get more meat to that discussion and didn't get very far because things are we're not going to know much till things start getting approved in New Year. So I'm going to go, it sort of cancels each other out. There's probably some good and some not so good.
I'm going to go with thumbs down, thinking like what I'm hearing out of Ontario. There's a lot of people very upset with Growing Forward too. Mark Wales, the new re-elected president of the UFA, had said it's basically gutted agri-stability. So from an Ontario perspective, thumbs down, though I will say this, maybe this evens out to the same as yours. I have heard some people being very positive about the financial, the government's actually acting like a business and is thinking what they're doing with Growing Forward too. So I know some people are very positive. I think it's a wait and see.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, so as bad as canola yields were, what about corn and soybean yields in Ontario? They were very surprising.
Yeah, surprisingly up. And I mean, now let's not forget about those that were really hard hit by a lack of moisture, just poor timing, just didn't get those little showers that some farmers did. But corn especially, but even soy in some areas, really surprised a lot of people, agronomists, farmers alike. And in the face of these decent prices, that's giant Merry Christmas all around.
Yeah, so, with the U.S. drought causing as much trouble as it did with pushing up corn prices, I'll tell you what, the Ontario corn farmer really captured some profit because he had great yields in a rising market. Thumbs up for the Ontario corn grower.
Yeah.
Bieber dumping Selena. How do you feel about that one?
How about no? Instead of that, how about Justin Bieber's appearance with our Prime Minister and what he wore to that? We should get a picture of that.
There was. We'll overlay that. You could probably see that right now. There's a lot of farmer friends of mine that were very upset with the lack of respect that Bieber had. Maybe that's why him and Selena didn't work out. He doesn't know when to dress up.
Just say from her perspective, thumbs up. From his, he'll be writing a lot of heartbreak songs, and that's okay.
Poor Biebs. Okay, what about this soybean craze in Saskatchewan?
Oh,
how do you feel about that?
Never mind Saskatchewan. It's everywhere. We've got soybean fever in the West. We spoke with one farmer in Saskatchewan who seeded 1,100 acres, his entire farm, to soybeans, and it worked out for 2012. So big thumbs up. Certainly, I mean, Manitoba's talking about 1 million acres for next year, which would be a jump of 200,000 acres, which, it's not nothing. So there's a lot of optimism, lots of interest. Now, will it be a thumbs up next year? Soybeans still really need that long season. And if we have a rough fall, there could be a lot of wrecks. So caution.
Yeah, I'm going to go thumbs up for people willing to try new opportunities, but I think there needs to be extreme caution based on what you are doing and what crop you're pushing into what area. We learned the lesson with lentils in a couple situations, so just thumbs up, but be cautious.
Yeah, I would agree.
Pressure from the rest of the world to cave into getting rid of supply management.
Oh.
Discuss.
Quick, talk amongst yourselves. Well, it's...
Would you like to hit the skip button?
What's that?
Would you like to hit the skip button?
Yeah, I'd like to phone a friend. No, it's this is one of those tough ones. I mean, I think for obviously a lot of our export dependent growers, which is the bulk of them, some are probably welcoming these discussions. So thumbs up there. For our supply managed sectors, I mean, obviously they are fierce proponents of it, as they should be. So thumbs down for them. I think what will be interesting is moving into like the TPP and some of these trade agreements, and our current government has certainly made no secret that trade is a major hallmark of how they govern, and they've made some headway and they want to make more. So how they meet those needs and still support supply management as they said they would, it's going to be a tricky one. So I don't know. I'm going to say thumbs down. It's a little political and kind of pressure coming from places that maybe if they're pressuring us, maybe we need to make our own decisions and what's best for us. So, yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how to answer this question. I think one of the issues, this is obviously a real controversial one. I think it's thumbs up to have the discussion and a good debate. I'm really thumbs down, though, to a lot of the fear-mongering kind of going on both sides. I really don't know what the facts are, and that's the part that's kind of a bit of a turnoff for me. It's not as simple as, protected versus non-protected, because Europe does a lot of things that is sort of, through subsidies, and Canadian industry isn't subsidized. So I'm going to go thumbs down with the PR and on both sides. It's going to be, it's an issue, though, that's not going away.
No.
Herbicide resistance. We're hearing more about it. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, how about thumbs up that we're talking about it? Thumbs down as to how many biotypes and increased resistant biotypes that have been found. Of course, we've got glyphosate-resistant kochia in the West. Certainly Ontario has their share of biotypes. I mean, weeds being resistant to certain groups is not new in the West. I mean, Manitoba has something like over 95% of fields have group 1 resistant wild oats biotypes. I mean, it's everywhere. It's endemic. But I think this year, especially with glyphosate resistance sort of showing up, I think farmers are taking it very seriously, as they should. And certainly from the agronomy side, lots of discussions about tank mixing and two actives for the same plant and those sorts of things. So I'd say thumbs up for awareness, and hopefully that awareness equates to action. But of course, thumbs down for finding these biotypes, because it's not going to make it easy.
Thumbs down, like you said, thumbs down, it's happening. Thumbs up that we're talking. Yeah. NHL season. More specifically, Mr. Bettman and Mr. Fair. What do we think? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, I moved back to Manitoba this year from Saskatchewan. I attended one of the last Jets games years and years ago. I did not get to see a game last year. I was so excited in moving here to see my first game in a long time. And thumbs down. It's just, I mean, at this point, For the really hardcore NHL fans, I don't know how you really stick around, because I'm ticked off.
Thumbs down on this happening. Really don't. I'm to the point of not caring. But thumbs up the fact I've saved a lot of money and I don't have to pay for my season tickets. Lastly, Jerry Ritz. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, gonna give him a thumbs up for the Movember money raising for awareness, so that was good.
Mr. Mustache
himself. I don't know, was he that vocal, that visual this year? Down. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on, but he wasn't really front and center, and didn't, especially with, the wheat board losing the monopoly and Growing Forward 2 rolling out master stuff. I didn't get a huge sense of, this was Jerry Ritz sharing with the masses, and we could call him and talk to him and get that sort of feedback. So, and in my few run-ins that I had with trying to get some extra information, didn't feel the love, gotta tell ya. So, something to work on for next year.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jerry Ritz. I'm going to go with thumbs up. Yes. So The one thing I will respect for Mr. Ritz is his ability to stick to his guns. So he did not. He had everything thrown at him with the wheat board. Did not back down. Stuck to their mandate and pushed through. There was a lot of fear mongering going on. He had a lot of resolve, and he made it happen. So overall, I'm going to say thumbs up. I know for our friends in Ontario, they have some huge concerns about the destruction of RMP and what's happening there with growing forward too. So maybe from Ontario perspective, thumbs down, West, positive. I know though that he takes a lot of criticism from a lot of people for a lot of things. So probably a lot of people disagree with that. If you have, speaking of disagreed, if you've agreed or disagreed with any of the things that we have said, we take no responsibility for any of it. But we would encourage you to leave a comment at the bottom of the story or in the video talking about why you think that we are the smartest people in the world or the dumbest. Anything else?
No, we're good. But yeah, I want to hear everybody else's thumbs up, thumbs down.
Especially on this whole Bieber getting dumped by Selena thing. Like that's a real controversy.
I mean, come on.
Talk to you later.
All right, see you soon.